What's up, YouTube? It's David. Chilling outside my house right now, but today I want to hit back. My friend picked me up like 2 days ago. We hit chest and triceps. I didn't record that because it was in the Planet Fitness, and they're pretty weird about recording. But that happened. I probably will put a little clip of it, either like after I'm done talking or probably at the end of the video. That's most likely. But yeah, firstly, before I start this video, which today is going to be back and shoulders, but I want to talk about something, bring up a little thing. Let's talk about cherishing the things around you, and being able to take lessons from everything, even the things that are negative, and being able to turn them into something good, or being able to take lessons from even the bad things and turning them into something good. Because in life, when you have a bad moment or when you have a bad day, it's easy to let it just drag you down, or the person that made you upset, it's easy to just not like them, or to hold some type of spite or something against them. But in reality, it's better to forgive them and be able to take from how they made you feel and turn it into something good for self-improvement, or for a way to help your relationship with that person, if that makes sense. So, and in reality, cherish everything around you, because everyone around you and everything around you, rather material or whatever, all of this stuff is going to perish one day. All this stuff will go away. I don't know if you guys believe in God or, things like that, but I follow Christ, as I said. Pretty sure I said that in a video before, but, I believe that all this stuff on this earth will eventually go away. So, cherish the things around you, cherish the people around you, for everything will eventually pass away. And those people that you may hold something against, regardless on how mad you may feel that you are, or how mad you may be in that moment, eventually they will go away. And depending on who they are, as much as you swear you might hate them, you're gonna miss them. You're gonna wish that you could have forgave them. You're gonna wish that you could have made moments that you didn't. So just cherish those people and cherish life as a whole. Try not to focus too much on the things that don't matter, like clothes and material. Try to make moments with the people that you love, because you never know when that day will come that they're not here anymore. So I want that to be known. I want to just convey a quick little message, and then we're going to go ahead and get into this lift. I'm going to go inside, and then, we're going to start off with deadlifts, and we're going to move from there. See you guys. I did a little bit of thinking, and I decided that I want to talk about another thing before I end up going to lift, is that this is more of a mental aspect and more of a mental health help or whatever. It's kind of cliche, a lot of people do say it, but it's the truest thing. That, if you're going through anything, or if you feel trapped in a box, if you feel that, life is overwhelming you to a point where you want it to stop, instead of making a decision that is permanent, go to an outlet, go to someone, and trust me, I want this channel. I want the channel to be a channel where you guys get to know me, but I don't want to go too deep into the stuff that I've seen or anything like that, because I don't want it to be like a dark, melancholy channel. I want you guys to enjoy my videos and be able to smile and laugh, but I know what it feels like to feel like you can't talk to anybody. So, if you guys, the people that feel that they're going through anything, if you have any friends, even friends where, you might laugh and joke in front of their faces, it's better to go to them and talk to them about the serious stuff and have them shocked that you're feeling that, than not going to anybody, and then you're bottling these emotions up, because not only will it lead to further depression, but it can lead to you doing something horrible just by bottling those thoughts up. And those thoughts can create insecurities and a lot of other things. And that's why, even if you feel that you don't have anyone, even if you truly don't have anyone to talk to, do your best. Write notes in your phone, Write notes on paper, things that you want to address from yourself, because the only way to cure those insecurities is to address those, and to address those problems that you feel that you have with yourself, so that you can grow, so that you can eliminate those insecurities and become better, you know. So, and if it, and back to the deep depression, or the depression aspect, and not just the insecurity aspect, also there's hotlines, you know. And I know that feels like, oh, I'm going to somebody that probably doesn't even really care about my problems, and I understand that, but trust me, it's better than not going to anybody. You know, even if you still have that feeling in the back of your head that they're not there to help for real and it's just their job, it's better to go to them than to not go to anybody. And it'll definitely do you a lot of help. And with my faith in Christ, my best advice in terms of what I know works is go to Christ. You know, if you guys don't believe, you know, just pick up a Bible, man. And I'm not telling you to do anything. Of course, you don't have to do anything. But, I mean, Christ has helped me through so many troubles and so many struggles that, you know, without him, I wouldn't be here on this earth. I wouldn't be here on YouTube to talk to you guys about stuff. Not saying that I'd be dead, but just I wouldn't even have the self-esteem. And, you know, I'd be dead, of course, if I didn't have Christ, or if Christ wasn't, you know, who Christ is, you know. So that's my other thing I want to talk about. You know, I want to touch on deep topics from time to time on this channel, because I don't want this to just be based around lifting. I want it to be me being someone that can help other people deal with problems that they have that they may not address to other people, or maybe not even themselves, because I know what it also feels like to have a problem that you have, but either you don't want to acknowledge that you have it, or like you don't know that you have it until something happens and then you realize. So, you know, I want to just be able to touch on different topics so that people can resonate and be able to fix those problems or address those problems based off of the things that I say. So, yeah. And I got Instagram, I have TikTok, so if any of you guys need somebody to talk to, trust me, I'm here. You know, I'm a teenager, man, so I don't do much, but trust me, I got a lot of knowledge on tough topics. So, like, if you guys need any help, if you guys don't have anyone to talk to, go ahead, you can contact me. You know, I think my other social medias will be in like my bio. If not, I'll add it, or I'll put it in the I'll put it in the description. I got those two mixed up, but yeah, either it's in my bio or I'll put it in the description. But yeah, I think it's finally time to get into this lift. I've been talking for about like 9 or 10 minutes. I'll see you guys there. I literally don't know if I mentioned this in the start of the video, but I injured my left wrist in like 2 days ago. I think I did say that. I'm almost sure I said that. But yeah, I injured it, and I'm trying to do the rows, but the way that my wrist has to bend is in the way that it was injured. So it's like, it's really hard to do those rows. We're gonna go again. I'm gonna put a wrist strap on my left wrist, and I'm gonna put it really tight. If that still doesn't work well, then I'm probably gonna do dumbbell rows. I'm not sure though, so we're just gonna have to see. Yeah, man, my wrist is too cooked. Let's just go ahead and do some pull-ups, man. I hope those don't, you know, tax my wrist too much. I hope not. Let's just get into it.
I lost Gwen. She was my MJ.
What's your name?
I couldn't save her.
I know your name.
I'm never gonna be able to forgive myself for that.
You know your name.
But I carried on, tried to keep going, tried to keep being that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, because I know that's what she would have wanted, but at some point I I stopped pulling my punches. I got rageful.
All right, well, that was a good lift. I hope the message that I brought or tried to bring in the start of the video did resonate with some people. Yeah, my phone's low on storage, so I'm gonna try not to make this too long, but yeah, I got a bad shoulder imbalance as well as my wrist being messed up. Shoulder imbalance, I'm doing my best to fix that, but my wrist should eventually heal. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the lift. I don't really know what else to talk about. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Can we please talk about the $47,000 discrepancy? Can we talk about my hand?